Hey, welcome to the Couch Crunch Podcast. If you guys really like our content, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps us out on YouTube. And also subscribe on Spotify and TikTok. I put the links in the description below. And I wanted to welcome back my two co-hosts, Mir and Aaron, on this episode with us today. And we are
going to be covering GTA 6, the trailer, our thoughts, and all the news surrounding it, and all as well as our top 5 GTA games. So you guys...
Well, Aaron won't be covering it because, you know, he got a bias towards Grand Theft Auto.
No, I'm going to cover it. I'm going to get my honest thoughts, what I think about it. I mean, honestly, no, let me start off then.
Yeah, absolutely, because I know you won't be on some bullshit.
No, I mean, the trailer, I was saying on Twitter, the trailer looked good. The trailer looked amazing. You know, I didn't see any... Grand Theft Auto is normally good about what you see is actually going to be representing of the final product. They're normally good at that.
Agreed.
I'm not worried about that. If anything, in the past, it showed that they improved on the game a lot from the beginning trailer. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. Like I said before, I didn't see any concrete gameplay. But it's Grand Theft Auto. You know what you're going to get.
You weren't supposed to, like.
You weren't supposed to see any concrete gameplay from a game that's like a year and some change away?
Absolutely not. Not from Grand Theft Auto. And not, like, bro, you act like this is new.
I mean,
this is what they do. Like,
I know from a gameplay standpoint, from like the actual mechanics and shit like that,
bro,
Grand Theft Auto doesn't like evolve to no insane level. It's mainly the world and the detail and how the way they like packing the world with stuff to do. That kind of like Grand Theft Auto excels. I know that much.
My fault. I don't mean to cut you off, but because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talking about this shit too. Like, I've seen a lot of dudes who don't really play games and they don't understand how Grand Theft Auto launches work. It's not supposed to have gameplay. If you look at the past Rockstar releases, Red Dead Redemption, a trailer was revealed. There was no gameplay. Grand Theft Auto 5, it was revealed. There's no gameplay. I don't want gameplay now. I just want trailer.
You know how much of a
cinematics.
Sad simp you sound like saying that shit. But I mean,
how?
I mean,
I'd rather see as you mentioned before, like how you were talking about how they really nailed that everything on the coffin in regards to like implementing everything that's in their trailers into the game. Mind you, this is trailer 1, so at some point we're going to get a trailer 2. People are speculating that it's supposed to be Jason instead of Lucia this time, which is cool. But I want to see it from that. I want to see more story lore. I want to, like, of course, I want to see gameplay, but we know gameplay is going to come once that time comes. So for people to be expecting, for people, what you mean? Like, that trailer showed us everything we need to know. It's going to be a Bonnie Clyde dynamic duo type relationship in the game.
Okay, that's all right, I guess. I mean,
you don't know how you probably haven't received fucking
every GTA known to man, beat them all. Come on now,
like
we're talking about the trailer, right? I said the trailer looks good. You know,
all right. All right, so let me test your GTA knowledge. What's the last mission called in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
I forgot what that shit's called.
Here we go.
I know you killed Officer Kenny, or whatever his name is.
What's the last mission of GTA 3? What's it called?
Let me test your knowledge instead.
Here we go.
What does Tommy Vercetti say to Lance when he's about to kill him?
Oh, exactly. I forgot.
Exactly.
Now you're right. You might have got me. I forgot.
Exactly. I know my stuff.
Bro, listen, I ain't played Vice City in a minute. Like, give me 24 hours and I got you.
I downloaded those games on, legally, quote unquote. I'm gonna play through them. I'll play through some of them tonight. Honestly, that's what.
Let me guess. You downloaded the original version instead of the definitive.
Why the fuck would I download the definitive version? Why the fuck would I do that?
It's not like the original version is getting PC enhancements.
It's not. But guess what? How much? Guess how much I gotta pay?
You pirated the shit, so you stole it.
You damn right I pirated that shit.
Bargain bin.
I'm about to say, City. I don't know if it's rumors, but they said it's not going to be canon to this GTA 6, like as far as like the characters being in the same world.
Wait, like you're saying GTA 6 is not supposed to be canon to Vice City, or just Grand Theft Auto in general?
Vice City, like how how Liberty City and
yeah.
It makes sense though. It makes sense. That's like a 20 to 25 year gap.
Nah, I think it's longer than that. Vice City was in the 80s.
Yeah, Vice City was like late 80s, early 90s. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, they could, but you know they're still going to throw like Easter eggs and new windows and pay homage to Vice
I
City.
wouldn't be surprised
Like,
if they talked about how Tommy Vassetti owns the drug game or some shit down there. Or
right?
some
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
exactly.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but my
'Cause-
fault. We deterred off to Aaron. You were finishing your take.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, the trailer is nice. The good thing is, it doesn't look like it's too. It doesn't look like it's too good for what consoles can deliver on. Now, granted, I know for a fact that game's not running at 60 coming out. I know that's not. That's gonna be a 30 games per second locked game at 4K. It will be that. I do know that.
Why is that?
Because come on now, man. It's not. It's not. It's just not. It's just not.
Why?
It's just not.
Why can't? Why?
We're
You're not
already
giving
maxing
me-
out these consoles, though, kid. It's just not.
But if there's speculation of pro consoles coming within the next couple years,
Pro consoles
especially
don't
during
come out. The pro consoles are not going to come out.
so they're not coming out at all. That's
No.
what you're saying.
You
So we're
gotta
not
remember-
getting.
I know we're sidetracking again, but you gotta remember why pro consoles came out for last generation. Because when the Xbox One came out, as well as the PS4, those consoles were already anemic when they came out. They were not powerful at the time of release. They were very fucking weak, if I'm being honest. They weren't powerful. So they had to come out with a pro version of those systems to do what they were supposed to be honestly doing when they were released. Nowadays, people aren't complaining about the power of the PS5 or anything like that. They know that a game like GTA 6 is going to like tax the system on the CPU side. You probably on the GPU side of things, but it's going to tax the system of the PS5, and the Xbox Series X. So they know like, okay, 30 frames, 4K, that's what we can expect. You know, the power of the console.
I think we'll get. I think we'll get a choice. I think we'll get frame rate and then prioritize
I doubt it.
fidelity.
I definitely doubt it.
But they did that with Cyberpunk. Like you get like a choice between those two. Like
But
adjust.
Cyberpunk's a
Like,
last gen game though.
oh, you said
Well,
that's like.
and that's the thing too. I might agree with you because going based off Rockstar's previous because the only thing you can really go based off of is their latest release was Red Dead Redemption, and I know it was a last gen game, but even that never got a performance option, right? Like even now on new consoles, we still don't got 60 FPS. So I mean, yeah, is it gonna suck that you playing 4K 30? But I mean, bro, people not gonna care. Like it's Grand Theft Auto. Like motherfuckers been playing GTA 5 for 10 years at 30 frames per second.
Exactly. I know.
Like-
People aren't going to care. People really aren't going to care. Like that's the average
that's
casual
where
consumer
y'all
don't know what a
y'all
frame rate is.
PC dudes gonna be heated though, because y'all gonna be mad because y'all like, oh well, yeah, I got a 4080 and I can run all my games at 200 for not Grand Theft Auto.
We probably will be able to.
Not Grand Theft Auto.
Probably will be able to.
Not at launch. Maybe 4 years later, but not at launch.
That's good there. All right. Well, like I said, the trailer looks good. It's indicative of everything we come to expect from Grand Theft Auto. And then, like I said before, it doesn't look beyond what the consoles are capable of doing. So I know what we saw in that trailer is going to be quite on par with what we get for the final product. You got the craziness. I like how they kind of really put in the craziness of the trailer. You can really see the Florida man or people in the mud swamps wrestling. Like it really got that. It really got that craziness thing, that craziness aspect now. And that's what you want. That's what you expect from GTA. You expect the craziness and everything.
Well,
Did you
let me-
see that Joker guy? He was complaining about them taking his
yeah, I seen
identity. Yeah, like he was trying. Even though I think it's just publicity and he's just trying to get attention, but
He
he
probably was.
They can get
I
away
seen that.
with it because it wasn't too close to what he looks like. It was just like you can tell they're inspired by him because a lot of those videos they showed was like based on like real footage of like
GTA Rockstar. We know by now GTA is pretty much just a parody of American life. Like if you hear the fucking radio stations in Grand Theft Auto, I remember I listened to Chatterbox every night.
You know what? You know
night.
what's interesting though?
What?
Like I honestly feel like because I do hear that a lot, but it took so long for it to get that way. Like you couldn't say that until at least Grand Theft Auto 5. Like
How?
you can kind of say it with I mean, yeah, you can say it with San Andreas, but like Vice City and like Grand Theft Auto 3 and a lot of those games, like yeah, they did, American cartel and the drugs and gangs and stuff. But like on the scale that we see it now, it's like Rockstar has tuned into everything socially, like politically, socially, everything that's
I
going on.
hope they
Where's
do,
the
man. I bet
where's
you're
the
gonna
like
see a
when you
Ron
play
DeSantis joke in there.
when you play you play a game like Grand Theft Auto 3 is like, all right, yeah, it's based in New York City.
Yeah.
You got your Yakuza games, you got your cartels, but that's literally all you really have. You go to Vice City, you got your gangs, drug lords, you got your Miami nightlife. But on the scale that of course it makes more sense for it to be the case now, but I'm saying like in terms of getting that full grasp of like American culture, I don't think we got that until at least Grand Theft Auto 5. Because
No,
Grand Theft
you're
Auto 5
crazy.
showcased.
San Andreas did it a little bit too.
It did, but that's what I'm saying. Like on the scale of how we see it now, though, like Grand Theft Auto kind of
you say that, but have you been listening to the radio station with that show? They was doing that the whole time.
I never listened to the talk show.
You're great, yo.
I never listened to them.
Part of the Grand Theft Auto experience right there.
I never listened to them. So you're probably right. It probably yeah.
They're parrying Russia, the Cold War and everything.
Wait, is this in Grand Theft Auto 5?
This is in Vice City. This is in Liberty City as well. They're just parrying the Cold War of Republicans, liberals, and dumb
That's
moms.
crazy.
They're parrying American lifestyle right there in there. I'm laughing.
I don't know if you guys remember, even like on the Chatterbox radio show, they used to have there's some started policemen and all. They was like really big.
They was only in tune with it, man. And I hope they bring Laszlo back. Cause Laszlo, he's like a stand.
Oh my God, yeah. What? He was in like every Grand Theft Auto.
He was in every Grand Theft Auto. He's just hosting on top. So they kind of fucked him over as GTA 5. But prior to that, he was semi kind of respectable. I mean, they kind of started fucking with him in GTA 4 and everything. But I hope they bring Laszlo back. That motherfucker is hilarious.
But then again, like in the recent GTA trilogy remakes, they did kind of censor some stuff. Like they took like some of the Confederate flags out of like I think like San Andreas, the remake of that.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna try to back off of that in 6.
I'm not too mad. That kind of fucks me over a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like I'm like obviously I'm no fan of no fucking Confederate. I'm just saying that that's. I feel like you shouldn't be censoring things in games though.
Yeah, I mean it's like just the realism of that countryside of where San Andreas was. It's just like
the realism
of like real life. That's all it is.
Exactly. Yeah. But the trailer was awesome. No complaints, honestly. I fuck with the trailer heavy. It looks like it's in everything we want from a Grand Theft Auto game so far. They know how to get you in, know how to pull you in, obviously. And from graphically, from the performance standpoint, looks like it's definitely within the powers of those current consoles. They may not Switch. You probably won't get a Switch port, or maybe even a Switch 2 port.
Of course not.
But, It's definitely well within those powers. So a trailer gets a B+ for me.
Oh yeah, it's definitely up there too. Did you guys hear it too that it may be like pay per hour for the online?
That'd be insane.
Wait, what is? Hold on, I didn't hear about this. What is it?
Yeah, they said that you got to pay per hour, like from the CEO of Take-Two. That's part of the publisher.
Oh no, wait, hold it down. That was it was kind of like somewhat taken out of context. He did say. Don't get me wrong. To your point, he did say games like that should be priced by the hour. But he did say it. He didn't say that he plans on doing that at all. It just was like something that, due to the amount of time and the amount of content that you got, it should be priced.
Let me explain something to you. I'm going to be the first nigga to pay for it.
Of course you will, because you're an idiot.
I'm about to say that I wouldn't put it past them because they put, like in GTA 5, they got the sharp cards and like all the cryptocurrency.
What is it? $5 per hour? Take my money. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm paying for it regardless.
If they try to go like the free to play route and they just put a bunch of like different like modded guns and stuff in there, or if they got like RPG mode.
Wasn't GTA Online? Didn't you have to pay for that originally before it was free? It was always free. I thought after launch of GTA 5, you had to pay for it.
I just didn't. GTA 5 just didn't launch with the online mode. You could.
Right, I remember that. I thought you had to pay for it.
See, I think they have. I'm looking on Steam right now. I think they have a thing where you can pay for only online.
Wow.
Doesn't know how Red Dead Redemption has online only. Like, I think you can do that.
Right.
But it's like a season pass thing, I guess, like for like their DLCs.
Yeah, definitely. So, but like, nah, I don't think you gotta pay for that. That'd be insane if you had to. Like, that was promised on the game. So it is. That was promised. I don't know. I don't see an online only type thing. But nah. I think you're good on that one. I think we're good.
No, yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be insane if you had to. That'd be fucking insane.
Yeah, because Take-Two is like in charge also of 2K. Like they publish that as well, and they got like a shit ton of
making bank. They're making bank.
Yeah, and also like I recently seen like the CEO of Take-Two. He was talking on like this news anchor show. They're going to implement like AI technology into like the coding of like speeding up the process of developing some of the things of like probably like bringing in like music and all kinds of things into the franchise.
Yeah.
And we think that they might unemploy some, developers from doing that, like just bringing in AI to develop some of the game parts. I don't know.
We'll see. I mean, Grand Theft Auto was literally too big to fail, so there's really no such thing as a bad idea for the franchise, honestly, at this point.
Look, before we move on, I just want to say this. I feel like Lucia and Jacob had the potential to be like among the best GTA casts.
Yeah, let's hold up and wait on that one, good sir, because I mean, there's certainly no Michael Trevor. Michael Trevor freaking like some of the best GTA characters to me. They literally are to me. I mean,
I'm sorry, like based off of the trailer alone, like if you're like, I'm not comparing them, but like just looking at the distinction between 6 and 5 and the introduction of the characters, 6 is by far better.
You gotta see how stupid they get. That'll be the deciding factor. You gotta see just how ridiculous and how outrageous they get.
Yeah, I gotta see how they bounce off each other. Like maybe when they put out more trailers out next year, we'll see like their dynamic, because we didn't really see too much between the boyfriend yet.
Right.
To get to play.
I don't know. It just looks like the story is just going to be a little bit more interesting. Like I was having this conversation the other day, but like I'm not a fan of the whole 3 characters changing to different characters in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, you're crazy! I love that.
It's okay, but like I don't really, because it's like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna say it draws away from the story, but it's like I'd rather just focus on one protagonist. Like, for example, like I don't even want to play as the dude. Like, if Lucia is the main protagonist, let that be the case. I don't mind doing side missions. Like, of course, like if it's a situation in the story to where it's like, let's say she gets kidnapped or something happens and it requires him, that's fine. But I don't want to play as both of them. Like, I'm kind of drowned out of the whole switching GTA characters. I just want it to be one protagonist. This is the story. And it could just be being a nostalgia crackhead,
Because I can agree. Cause I forgot a lot of the story from 5, to be honest, because of the switching aspect from switching from Trevor.
I just know that Trevor fucks them over and gets them into a lot of trouble.
Well, mind you, GTA 5 was like, mind you, Michael was supposedly dead. Yeah. And fucking Trevor found out because I think they were trying to do a robbery or some shit like that. Trevor found out. And then, mind you, Franklin came around because I remember he used to work for the car dealer dude, and his son came around, and the shit happened with his son. So that's how all 3 of them really linked up. But it really just feels like a Michael and Trevor fucking love story about how they reminisce with each other and how fucking Trevor is out to fucking get revenge on Michael, and how all you hear in that damn game is, I ought to fucking kill you. Because you fucking lied to me, and you didn't tell me you were alive, and you have all this fucking money, and that's all that shit was about.
Do you really think about a lot of days about betrayal? Like every single one of them, like CJ went through it with Big Smoke.
Oh my God, you are right. Yeah, they are like
Tommy went through it with Lance. It was a lot.
What? Yeah, Tommy had a couple different people that betrayed his ass.
He did. His own boss, Sonny, betrayed him. Lance betrayed him. Ricardo Diaz, he killed him.
Because Vice City based off of like movies like Scarface and
it's based off of movies like that too.
Where they have like trail with the mafia and all that.
Right.
So
And
a lot of
GTA,
people like her boyfriend portrayed him in the trailer, and it's showing her, and that's why you see her in the orange jumpsuit and Joe. And I don't know,
Yeah.
it's true, but
nah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
is that all you guys think about the GTA 6? Anything
Yeah,
else you
yeah.
guys can say?
Trailer looks awesome. For me, I don't
Yeah,
know
I
about
mean,
Mir, but for me, the trailer looks awesome. B plus trailer. It looks like they're not Rockstar isn't your average third party developer. They're gonna what you see is what you get, and honestly, that's good. It's kind of refreshing. Now, well, honestly, we'll have to see till the game honestly comes out clearly, but see what
yeah.
you get for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, like trailer for me, I don't give it a B. I get that shit an ass. 10 out of 10 is perfect. Like it embodied Florida, it embodied the overall theme, the setting, Grand Theft Auto, new protagonist, interesting story. It's gonna be a wild take on how modern today's society is affected in Grand Theft Auto. It's gonna be
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah, definitely telling. But I actually went to Miami this year, so I could tell even from like that one strip, the South Beach area, it looks like
Yeah.
that. Like they really nailed it for like the skill. How
That's
they
good.
People were saying that was supposed to be Ocean View.
That's good.
they
That's good.
side pictures in real life and everything. Like wow, they nailed it. And even the map is supposed to be bigger than Vice City too, so it's gonna be like broader Miami
I
area.
I do hope they are at least able to mimic how Vice City was. Like how Vice City you had the very rich areas with the golf course and the huge construction site, and you had the fancy cars, and
Yeah.
then you would go over to like what is it, Little Havana or whatever that
Yeah,
area.
Little Havana.
And it was more like, suburban, the cars weren't as nice, gang
Ghetto.
toy. I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's very like, you know what I mean? Because Vice City had three cities, was it, or was it two?
It was two
Not
cities,
not
two
cities,
islands.
but two
Two
different.
Yeah,
Right.
two.
So hopefully, like
With a
they
small
can do
miniature
something
island
like
in the
that.
center.
Yeah, hopefully they can do something like that.
Yeah, because a lot of people are saying like you get to go on like those small little islands that's like they showed in the trailer too. People are
Just
speculating.
don't give us no goddamn RC planes.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully the mission structure again. GTA 5 mission structure was pretty okay. I was pretty surprised at how there's not too many annoying missions in that one. So hopefully this time,
Yeah.
we make it to where there's not no more annoying missions at all. So I'm hoping to let's do it.
What would you guys say would be your like top 3 GTA games?
Top 5.
Oh well, yeah, we could do top 5. My bad.
No, that's cool. I'll let Mira go first on this one.
I don't know. They change so often. And it's crazy because like I have different reasons for liking different ones. Like I could say Grand Theft Auto 4, but it's different reasons for why I just feel like that's like, for example, like there's a lot of things that I take into account when considering like among the best Grand Theft Auto game. And it may be stupid shit like the promotional marketing for it. Like, you know what I mean? In terms of like when I think about artwork, which era of Grand Theft Auto like made me pleased the most? The theme song, the soundtrack, you know what I mean? So it's like it's hard, but I'm probably gonna have to say San Andreas number one.
Mm-hmm.
Not because like I don't think San Andreas, especially during that time, easily had the best mission structure. Like that's when you started to tell Rockstar really started putting two to two together. The mission, not to say in the earlier games they weren't, but them earlier games missions were dumb as fuck, bro. Like
Right.
Like I remember Vice City. Is one mission where you got to kill the fucking army and take a tank? Like how like bro, come on, like when you're one man, bro. Like you can't, you know what I mean?
Sure,
so it's like
at
least in San Andreas, they started to like, all right, well you got a crew now, right? You get to take your gang. You have Ryder. You know what I mean? They started implementing a little bit more mission structure now. But overall, like just in terms of like culture, theme, music. Definitely San Andreas has to be number one. GTA 4 has to be number 2.
I didn't finish that one.
Yeah, GTA 4. Then I'm going to say GTA 3 for me. I just really like the setting of GTA 3. It's very dark, grimy.
It
It's just the
is.
underworld of New York City.
There's jokes in that one. There's jokes, but it's very much underworld, grimy New York.
Yeah, it's very like, and it's very no talking. Just go get this job done. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's what Grand Theft Auto was based upon. So like that's why that one kind of, and then I do love the theme song for that one too, with the whole piano. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
That was a good one. Just for me, Grand Theft Auto 3 just had the worst mission structure though. Like a lot of those missions were stupid as fuck, especially for what's the Asian joint, Asaka or something. Oh my god, bro, they were horrible. Like them missions
In Chinatown.
Yeah, like I remember one you had to like stop a plane that was coming in and it was flying in and you had to shoot the shit. It was crazy. But yeah, so San Andreas number 1, GTA 4 number 2, GTA 3 number 3. I'm gonna go GTA Vice City number 4. And then I'm probably gonna go GTA 5 number 5, to be honest.
Okay.
GTA 5 has the best gameplay, of course, and the best mechanics. But again, like I'm not ranking it based off of that. I'm ranking it based off of everything: artwork, soundtrack, characters. Like and like I said, like Michael Trevor and all of them, they're cool. But like they're no CJ, they're no fucking Tommy Vercetti. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like those characters were very iconic. Like Tommy Vercetti was the nigga was in debt, bro. Like and he came, the nigga was in debt to another man, and he wound up taking over Vice City. So it's like shit like that for me speaks a little bit more volume. So yeah, that's my ranking.
Okay. And Aaron, what you got?
So for me, I base my GTA games off of purely gameplay. I'm be honest, purely gameplay and purely gameplay, story, and the radio stations. So for me, number one would probably be honestly, number one would probably be for me GTA. What would be number one? That's interesting. For me, I guess I would have to say just based off of pure like what's been enhanced, what's been improved on, what's been done and everything for the series, it probably would be GTA 5 and number one, honestly. Okay, it plays best out of all those games, It just does. But the driving feels good, the shooting feels good. The whole special ability between Michael Trevor, like they didn't even have to make them different, yet they somehow did make them different, and that was like a nice touch to it, honestly. No, the side missions, the whole going on acid trips and everything. I like all that stuff. That stuff is fucking awesome and everything. I kind of like, I don't have a family or stuff like that of my own, so to speak. I kind of vibe with Michael, and I kind of fuck with Franklin because he reminds me slightly of myself, hopeless romantic, shit like that. But also trying to do his best to make as much money as he possibly can, stuff like that. I kind of fuck with that, And plus, like I said before, gameplay is king to me. It plays the best on all the Grand Theft Auto games. It has the least amount of annoying missions. You can actually drive as crazy as you want and not worry about the controls or the driving mechanics getting in the way and stuff like that, and like it's and Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, while their stories intertwine, they start off different and they have their own problems going on. They somehow made it to where they just different enough, but they have their own stories, they have their own character arcs and stuff like that. They all end up being assholes at the end of it. Mm-hmm. And obviously, I like the fact that the game gives you a choice at the end. Like they're given the choice to kill Michael or Trevor or whatever, or save them both. I never killed Michael, I never killed Trevor, but I saved them both because I liked them both. But and the fact that they stayed friends at the end, like that was a good ending to me. Legitimately, that was a good ending. And so like I feel like Grand Theft Auto games don't particularly always have good endings. Like it's normally we got this crime boss, we know more shit awaits in the future. We could be killed in our sleep. So I like that a lot. That'll be my number one. Number two for me, definitely by far, Vice City Stories, because that one was ridiculous with the radio stations. And plus, it was a story of
that was the one with the army veteran or something, right?
Yeah, Victor Vance and Lance Vance. That was the one with the army veteran guy. It's just the fact that one has a little more touching parts to it. It does. Like you're actually okay and fuck with Lance and Victor to a degree in that one. Like you hate Lance and Vice City, but in Vice City Story you actually do like Lance and Victor a lot, honestly. And it's between two brothers, just trying to survive out there and everything like that. The mission structure wasn't too bad in that one. Granted, I hated the whole, save Phil Cassidy's booze and alcohol. Didn't like that mission. That mission was fucking horrible. The mission structure wasn't too bad. The story was interesting enough. And I just and the radio station, they were funny. They're funny as shit. Like people don't know about Moorhead, Rise Against, or that bait and tackle show with the fucking white hicks talking all Republican and all conservative and all down south. Like I just like that stuff. That all plays a good part into the overall feeling for a GTA game for me. And granted, GTA 5 don't have the best radio stations, but it beats out as far as gameplay. So GTA Vice City Story is probably number 2 for me. Number 3 would probably be for me Grand Theft Auto Lost in the Dam. I know people don't like that one. People say, it's dark, it's gritty, the graphics look kind of muddy.
Johnny, well, that was my guy, man.
No, they did him bad. They did him bad in GTA 5. They did him bad in GTA 5. But I really did like him.
They did.
He was a no bullshit person, I like that about him. He was trying to do what was good for the Lost in the Dam club and everything, trying to be there for his drug addicted woman and all that shit. But it was cool, I liked it a lot. For a series about gangs and all that stuff, that was the only the second game that you actually was in a gang in. Not obviously you're in a gang in GTA San Andreas and all that stuff. But that was I actually liked that one a lot. That one to me I liked that one a lot. That was Johnny is a cool dude. Fucked them over in GTA 5 though. I don't know what they had against him on that one, but I really liked that one a lot. Number 4 for me probably would be Gay Tony. And Gay Tony because that's another heartwarming story. That
Luis.
It's another heartwarming story, low key. Luis, he comes from a broken
and it had a funny ass kid. Keep on walking.
It does. It was just it's interesting. It just you admire Lewis for trying to keep Tony on the right track. Get people who ain't supposed to be in his life out of his life, so to speak. You admire him for that, And not only that, it had the best weapons. I swear I love using that.
Oh my god, you're right. You did.
It was the shotgun thing that blew up a cop car and 2 shots. I'm like, damn, that thing powerful as shit.
Bro, remember the mission? I it might have been the very first mission, or it could have been I don't remember. But remember the mission where you had to go save Gay Tony in this building, and you was just going up the steps. You were just climbing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You was fucking just shooting everybody, bro. That mission was amazing, bro.
I remember that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The mission structure was pretty good. To my knowledge, in Lost in the Dam and in Gay Tony, there was no annoying missions to my knowledge in that one. So those are pretty high up in my list. And plus the Laszlo show on that one's pretty fucking funny too. That's actually really, really funny.
One question though, do you see? I think you do. You see Luis in GTA 4, right? It's one of the missions, isn't it?
You do.
Isn't it the bank mission where you're robbing a bank or something like that?
It might have been the bank mission. They all cross paths eventually. Johnny, Luis. What the fuck is the dude from Yugoslavia? I know his country's don't exist anymore, really. But what's his name? He's not from Romania, but he's from Eastern Europe. Nico. And they all cross paths eventually. And that's what I like. I like when games do. I like when games do that a lot. For me, and for my last one is going to be San Andreas. Mainly one because that annoying ass song.
As in number 5?
I love a rainy night. That shit played all the time. That was the last Grand Theft Auto game that allowed you to steal a train. Bring that shit back, man. Come on, hell. That's the love stealing that fucking train and fucking going all over the place.
Yo, you can do so much in there that they took away later on.
I say they took away. What? What's wrong with you? Damn.
Swim. Some of them you can't do swimming.
Yeah. You know how funny it was stealing a train while the cops are coming after you and they're chasing you down all over the map and then they're coming down the subway station shooting at you and saying the craziest shit to you. The GTA cops say the wildest shit to you. I think in GTA 5 they said, "We're aiming for your head." Why are you saying that? And the other one, they said the wildest. You really know they're trying to kill you. The cops were aggressive in that one. They were trying to ram you off the fucking road. Fuck bringing you in. You gotta die.
Bro, I swear in San Andreas, I swear I heard one of the cops say, "Police brutality." And they walk by and just say police brutality. I swear, bro, in San Andreas, it's crazy.
Yeah, That would be it for me. That shit was funny. That would be it for me. Honest, that's it for me. That was my top 5. Actually, I'm definitely looking forward to playing on the night now. Actually.
Yeah, for me, so going off of San Andreas, that'd be my number one. That's the main one I played over and over again to death. Like I had to get multiple copies. That's how many times I played that game. And even like, to this day, I still memorize the cheat codes to that game to get the jetpack and to get the police off you and all that. It's like I haven't been so like indulged into a GTA game as much as I did with San Andreas, because it's like with the story, like the way he interacts with the gang members, with like Big Smoke, and then how later down the line you you betray him and all that. It's just like the interactions of the characters in that game overall, and like even like the main scope of the map too is like you got like I was saying earlier, you have like the mountainside, and then you got the Hollywood side where you can go interact. You get attacked by like the wildlines and shit. I'm like, yo, it feels like that's like the most Grand Theft Auto I feel like it's like lived in. Like all the characters, it seemed like they lived their own lives within that world. It's like it's so much you can do, and it feels like also that it's like one of the most realistic ones too. Like you can get fat in that one, you can get extra skinny, or you can get buff.
Oh yeah, the gym. Yeah.
Is there any other GTA that does that? Like you can like change your weight class of like.
No, I think one that does that. Like Franklin works out and gets buffer, but that's about it. And you can't actually control that. That's more like a story thing.
Yeah, so that's like the most unique thing out of all the GTAs, as far as like San Andreas. That's definitely my number one. Then number 2, I would say 3. Because, I mean, as far as like the GTA franchise as all, that was like the first one to bring in like the 3D aspect of it. Because I believe like the first and second one is only like top above point of view. Versus,
Shout out
like,
to
3.
Claw Speed, man. Shout out to Claw Speed.
Versus 3, that's like coming to the 2000s era. That's like groundbreaking. It was all over the news when it came out, and everybody was getting it. And that's what I feel like 3 was established what GTA was at the time, and it really put it on the map. Versus like the first 2, people didn't really know about it unless you like was into those kind of top over games at that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, even like he didn't really speak much, but his actions spoke for him. What I liked about him is like a unique take on the character at that time. And
Yeah, he didn't talk. Yeah.
most part. And he actually made an appearance in San Andreas at one point in one of the missions too.
Yeah.
I still remember that.
I think you had to race against him or something like that.
Yeah, it was like in the forest or something. Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though? Like during that mission, because mind you, GTA 3 takes place in like 2000, 2001. Mind you, San Andreas is in 1992, I think. So like Catalina and Claude have been rocking out together for like 10 years. Technically.
Yeah, that's true.
So for her to betray him in GTA 3 is crazy.
Yeah, that's
like how you been fucking with somebody for 10 years and you just trade on them like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, like I said, the betrayal on GTA is like. And then I say for my third one, I'll probably go with Vice City, because even though he walks and runs funny, like it definitely.
Yeah, he do run funny as shit.
Yeah, he run funny as fuck.
Tommy Vercetti is the only person I know who can run and catch up to a car.
Yeah, like seriously, like the damn cars in that game is slow as hell. But I do like the aspect of like how he goes against the grain, like the way he like you were saying earlier, he doesn't really need a team with him. He's like a one-man army, so it's like you have to go against groups of people by yourself for the most part. Yeah, that one I feel like I really like the combat in that one too. It's like those kicks and shit too. Like sometimes when you fight.
Oh yeah.
Funny the way you fighting that too. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention too in San Andreas, that you actually get to learn like different fight styles too. That's another thing I like about San Andreas. But yeah, Vice City would be my third one. My fourth one would be I'd probably go with 4. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4 definitely is like it wasn't my favorite as far as like the story. It wasn't too interesting, but I like the realism of like the body weight and like the way the cars drove in that one, and the way
it was really good.
Yeah, like the way you were able to interact with like the characters too. It felt like modern New York at that time. Seriously, like I feel like that's what they mainly captured in that one, especially coming from like a point of view of like a foreign guy coming to like a country. Even though I think he was from initially, Nico, he was from Vice City. I believe they said at one point he was Vice City before he got to Liberty City. But like, prior to that, he was like a foreign guy coming to like the U.S. And I thought that was like a unique take on like a character they haven't done before. And then I'd say my last one,
because he's the only foreign character, right, in the series. There's no other characters.
Oh, Nico. Yeah, Nico's probably like the only foreign character. Yeah, other more like born in America and everything.
Right. And I say for my last one, I'll probably go with Liberty City. That one I like probably the cheat codes in that one. That because the other ones I didn't really finish too much.
Oh, you mean Liberty City Stories?
Yeah, Stories. My bad. Yeah, Liberty City Stories. Even though I feel like it fell off towards the end of that game, like the second half of the game wasn't too good, but the first half was all right, and you get to get a better environment awareness of how the environment is, like versus like how it grew over time from Grand Theft Auto 3. You get to see how it evolved over time. I do like that, to see the growth of that too, and I'm pretty sure like you see some of the characters from 3 in there too as well, some of the mobsters and stuff like that. But that's my list too. Yeah, that's about it for our list and our overall thoughts on GTA 6.
That's a good episode to have Mir back on. Nice.
Yeah, good to hear that. And guys, let us know what you guys think about the GTA and like and subscribe too. And also follow us on TikTok and Spotify as well. It really helps out. You guys got anything else to say?
2025, come sooner.
Right.
2025, come sooner.
Damn near broke the internet for that one with the trailer drop.
I don't know if y'all know, but The Last of Us Season 2 is supposed to be out in 2025.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that too. They found like the actor for Abby as well. Yes.
Yeah. So 2025 is supposed to be a big year. Listen, if you're a developer, do not drop. Save your game. Either make that shit come out in 2024. Like, I feel bad for Xbox, actually, because, like, if Xbox got a lot of games that's supposed to be coming out, and if they delay them shit to 2025, they're going to be dead on arrival.
Oh, sure. I seen that on Twitter, too. Like, a lot of developers said don't release on GTA 6 trial.
Absolutely not. There's no reason. Y'all not going to give a fuck, but I do. I just got word the new Demon Slayer movie is coming out 2024. Let's go.
You did not just say no, hold on for that.
Let's go.